What up, tubers? Welcome back to another Arena Direct Sealed here. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. So this is the same event as the Modern Horizons 3 Win-A-Box event, except this time it is Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Not only that, if you get to 6 wins instead of 1 box of Modern Horizons 3, you will get 2 boxes of Outlaws of Thunder Junction, or the equivalent monetary value depending on, although I assume they are happy to offload as many boxes. So I've already acquired 2. I'm not going to jam this nearly as much as the Modern Horizons 3, as Outlaws of Thunder Junction Sealed is pretty bad. This is one of those formats where, remember, you can have bonus sheet cards, you can have special guest cards, you can open anywhere between 6 and like 20 rares, no exaggeration, although I guess the average is probably closer to 8 or something. But in any case, 6 wins before 2 losses. You do not get anything for anything less than 4 wins. Not my favorite format. I like OTJ draft. Sealed especially because of the bonus sheet is kind of crazy. Let's see how we do here. We open 10 rares. I see 5, 6 good ones. Okay, actually, for the most part, our rares are kind of nice. Slash mythics at that. Matter Weaver, just a very good 3-drop, not a bomb, but it will, kind of take over the game in the long term. Outlaws Merriment, bonus sheet Insanity if it sticks around for any amount of time. Bruce Tarl, also very, very good. Seraphic Steed, Rattleworm, so a good Naya start there. Vadmir, Unmaking, both great as well. All right, let's see how we do with the rest of the cards. Okay, so white has a couple removal spells. Fierce Retribution, Journey, Tether, in addition to the Matter Weaver. Blue, I see, has a couple of Krabbies. Okay, blue's pretty bad. Black has the Vadmir and a Consuming Ashes and a Marauder, but otherwise not too good. Red's actually pretty bad as well. Derailment, Brute, Pulverizer. Yikes, this is not a good start. Green is okay, but again, not exciting. Has the Rattleworm, has a Tumbleweed, a couple of other okay creatures. Let's see. Resolve. Okay, Back for More is great. Of course, the Bruce and the Outlaws. Form a Posse is also good. We have 1 red-white, 1 green-white, so that's a good start. Okay, we have some decent fixing then. So I should be able to pull off some kind of Naya bombs list. The Steed, the Griff, Gardener for some fixing. I think the plan is just to play all of my best cards, which you should be doing anyways in Sealed. But we'll see how many colors I end up running overall. There's a chance I run the map the Frontier, though I would prefer not to. I could also splash Back for More. Well, I guess I probably don't have enough of the big top-end creatures you're looking for. Oh, always want to run that Snakeskin Veil. So we're probably going to end up going green-white baseline splashing red, which works out pretty well, as all of my red power cards are single pips. You know, they only require one red, so it's nice that the Merriment, for example, will be one of our base colors as a beginning point for that. Retribution, Journey, Shield. Yeah, actually, this is looking good. This is looking pretty good. Our fixing is pretty good as well, right? Yeah. Do I want to run the Derailment on the splash? It's a possibility. I'll have to double check my overall removal spells. No, I'm liking this. So might not even need to run the Gold Rush. This is a combat trick plus fixing. Oh, I guess it's really nice with the steeds and stuff. I mean, the Bristleback Sentries are a little bit more filler a lot of the times. But I don't think they would be that bad here. Any of my non-creature spells that can be cut. I think the Raid is usually okay to cut. Although I will say it is kind of nice with Form a Posse. Actually, it's pretty good with Matter Weaver, too. There are probably enough artifacts and enchantments in this format that I'm going to want to run that. Yeah, I think it's only the Gold Rush that I could see cutting. But my removal, I have, let's see, Retribution, Journey, and Tether. So 3 removal spells. The nice thing is these can take care of anything, whereas Derailment is specifically 4 damage / artifact. So I could definitely see just cutting both of those as a starting point. I think one of the sentries, or if not both, can also be cut no problem. Though I don't want to shave all of my 2-drops. Could run a second Keykeeper, for example, would be okay. Maybe that's better than Sentry. Although Sentry's really good at helping saddle. Like, how many mounts am I running here? 4? Okay. Steed, the Griff, the Beaver, and the Grizzly, so that's fine. Creature count is 14 right now. 14 actual creature cards, and then ways to make more creatures. The Dance, the Merriment, the Posse. What's my worst card here? It might just be another Sentry. 1, 2, 3. That'd only be 3 2-drops, though. I guess I could be cutting the Grizzly, no problem. Maybe the Grizzly's the worst. I kind of like cutting the sentries and running the multiple Keykeepers, though, for some like extra pseudo removal. No, that looks pretty good to me. We get the Bluffs, we get the Heath, the Ranch, the Pylon, and the Mesa, so good fixing, too. So one... Well, this doesn't help fix for the red splash cards. It's just a decent value land later on. So these are our non-red, sorry, non-basic fixers for red. So I'll probably want to run, what, at least 1 mountain, possibly even 2, depending on. If we ran 2, this would be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white. That's good. 5, 6, 7, 8 green. That looks about right. I'm a little bit pained to see that the Rattleworm double green might be awkward, but overall, this looks like a pretty good pool. I don't have, like, the crazy bombs at the top end, but I have very good ones. Like Rattleworm, 4 mana, 6/5 Trampler. Bruce, 4 mana, 4/3 that either draws cards or makes 2/2s with double strike as long as he survives. And then Merriment is just impossible to beat if the game goes on for any amount of time, so. Yeah, this is nice. How many of my rares and mythics am I getting to play here? The majority of them, right? Merriment, Bruce, Rattleworm, that's 3. Matterweaver, 4. Steed, 5. Very good. Is Stagecoach Security good enough? Yeah, I think it's fine. Just double checking one last time. Okay, I like it. Let's go. So 6 wins before 2 losses. 4 wins gives you 2,000 of 5,000 back. 5 wins gives you 5,000 gems back. And then the 6 wins, no gems, but you get the double box in this scenario. Okay, that looks decent enough. So I need to find a second white source here, because I can dance for 1 white source. Perfect. So yeah, I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to go dance turn 3 for, I guess, the Creosote Heath. And then next turn we Merriment. They are playing green-white, which does get access to a lot of enchantment removal, but again, if it sticks, it's going to be hard to beat. Next turn I can Keykeeper plus plot our Paladin. Yeah, that ain't it. Alright, nice. So free 3/1. Actually, I guess we want to go with double creature this turn to just stabilize the board a bit. Keykeeper not looking very good versus double mount. Ooh, my lord. Okay, well, now we need to find removal. Sheesh. Keykeeper actually just terrible versus their deck. Let's see. Actually, I guess we want to saddle with the Paladin. That'll get it to 5 toughness. Good. Yeah, Wily Duke not being killed is a way for them to stay in the game / even win themselves. Alright, so let's tap their Entertainer before they get any creatures on the battlefield. What was that? Plot a Centaur, sure. Yeah, I wouldn't be attacking if I were them. Alright, 1 damage to any target. So this just goes face. Well, actually, if I shoot the Bighorn and then play the security, I can attack with the 2-power creatures. It's probably worthwhile. Oh, well, that's good too. But yeah, I think this is the route to go for now. Then attack and tap the medic here. Alright, they go to 4. Sure. It's worth it to me. Cycle Tornado, Desperation, love it. Alright, they get their 5/5. They've got a wag. Okay, that's good. They cannot tap their Entertainer here, it looks like. So I can kill something and tap something. Then I have 5 attackers to their 4 blockers. So I think we probably just wait a turn here. We can start activating the ranch once we run out of things to do. Alright, they're looking, that's fine. Actually, I guess I don't care about them putting a 1/1 counter right now. trade my 4/5 for their 5/6 vigilance. That makes creature, seems good. Nice. Snakeskin Veil. Do I just kill it in response? I guess that's probably fine at this point. Oh, I should have probably activated my branch on upkeep. All right, nice. We have a big trampler though, and all of our other creatures. Yeah, so good news for us. They didn't have a way to deal with the Merriment, and Merriment did its thing. What was that? Turn 4 Merriment. I guess I don't have a way to cast a turn 3 Merriment in this deck, do I? I don't have a Hard Bristle Bandit. That is a pretty disgusting opening hand. So we'll go green with the Mesa. As we have the double greens in the deck. I don't think we have any double white, do we? Oh. So the only issue with not playing the saddle in our the Drover Grizzly in our deck is that I don't have a good way to saddle 4 on turn 3, but looks like that's not relevant anyways. Scorching Shot. Ooh, Sword of Wealth and Power. All right. I'm going to lead off with the Paladin here, I think. Protection from instants and sorceries. That way, if they have a removal spell, I feel like they're more likely to use it on our Paladin. They missed a land drop. Alright, well, it's going to be pretty brutal. Got the Ox, nice. Two to equip, so no big deal. Remember, the Holy Cow is an Ox as well. Sure, it's fine. They're still way too far behind. I'm gonna go ahead and let them trade. Even if they have another removal spell here for the Paladin this turn, I flash in the Cow, they take 6, I mean... It's a lot of equipment and no critters, my friend. Okay, nice 2-0 start here. Again, deck is good and we are drawing pretty well so far. 2-0. We are on the play. Do not have a red source, but it's a good enough hand otherwise. Hello, they say. That's a good one. Alright, I mean, really, we just need to find one more land. Two haste. Is it worthwhile for us to trade? I don't think so quite yet. Alright, really need to hit that 4th land. Untapped 4th land, and I think we're in a really nice spot, huh? If I don't hit that 4th land, we're gonna have a problem. But I have a few tap lands I could draw too, which would be kind of annoying. More boots, huh? Okay. Hey, the perfects. Let's see, how do we want to play this turn? Gonna get the Paladin online. Remember, the Rattleworm doesn't have Flash since I don't have a Desert right now. Second Razzle Dazzler? Are we gonna get killed by Razzles? We totally are. That's gonna be embarrassing. Alright, I think we do want to trade here now, even though we can tap the Razzles down. The 2/2 unblockable's rather annoying. There goes our ranch. Sad. I mean, if they can continue to double spell that many times in a row, that's going to be gross. I'll feel rather unlucky if that's the case. I guess the Slick sequence did cycle. Lockpicker sequence. Jeez. They kill the Ox, they can hit me for 7 unblockable here. Man, yeah, they're doing well. The sequence is going to draw them another card too, so... Gross. Yeah, I might be dead here. I think I needed to attack with both. We really wanted the Bruce to hit a land. Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. What? This is what we lose to? Yeah, they got me. That's lethal. So the only way I could have survived is if I had left back one of my creatures, but I don't think that's a viable strategy. Oh no, because they could just still double equip the boots to the unblockables. Yeah. Die. If they didn't have Malcolm, we'd be fine. Good beats. Sheesh. Huh. Well, that's kind of an annoying way to lose. Ah, they drew well. Our draw was good, their draw was just better, I guess. Cheaper. Those Dazzlers, all the double spells. Ay, ay, ay. There's a good looking hand. All right, so now with one loss, we cannot lose anymore. So I need to find a second white source here. There's a removal spell we could have used last game. Green, black over there. Gardener. I don't think we're going to bother using Tether on that. As a matter of fact, online. Create a token that's a copy of target artifact token you control. So, sadly, artifact token does not include any of the Merriment tokens. So, assuming we don't draw a plains next turn, I'll just plot out security. Or I guess unless we draw something even better to cast. You're using your time banks. You gotta go. Hello? Seriously, you're gonna time out if you don't do anything. Okay. Sure. So gain an extra 2 life. Pylon, but that doesn't let us cast Merriment this turn. It's probably worth keeping. Sure. Uh-oh, that's a bill. I think we do want to get the 4-5 online. And hope that Merriment sticks. Bill is pretty absurd. Alright, they're going to go for the mill. So they can get the forest and one of these 2 creatures, or both of the creatures. They went with the double creature. Alright. Yeah, Smuggler's Surprise. Really, really good. Cycle the Armadillo. That is terrifying. When they're 1 mana away. But I guess if they needed the land, they needed the land. Hopefully they just tap out for a Tycoon here. Remember, green-black has a lot of ways to bring stuff back from the graveyard. So, I guess our plan is that Merriment doesn't die. It's a good enough plan. I'm gonna go with the Beaver instead of the Tycoon. That makes sense. Alright. Get a ping for 1 here. Go ahead and chomp down on Bristly Bill. Go ahead and get the Keykeeper online. Shouldn't need to hold up Take Up Shield here. I mean, sure, they might be able to kill my security, but... Now, if I could have held up the Ranch... That's unfortunate. So that Marauder's going to turn into a 5/3? Okay. Alright. Well, I'm definitely losing. The Ranch should help a bit, but our opponent still has 4 cards in their hand. 2 of them are spells. Merriment is great. It ain't doing enough here. They have too many chonkers at this point. So remember, the Keykeeper cannot tap the Beaver, which is why I tapped the Marauder pre-combat. Alright. I'm gonna double block. My creatures were free anyways. Nice. Okay, that was actually a really good deal for us. Here comes the plot of the security. Let's go ranching. Do not want to put that on the bottom. I don't mind trading our 2/1 lifelink for the token. They have other enchantments they're going to want to kill before they kill Journey. Probably, anyway. God, worst case scenario, Pest Infestation. Just get completely annihilated. Alright, there's the coach. So by tapping here, I gain 6 life, but it also means I can't activate my ranch. Oh, here it comes. They're looking at their graveyard. Yeah. And that's basically the game. Brutal. Not really much to be done there. even happened here? I guess their creatures are just better than mine. Oh yeah, they had Bill too. I guess their creatures were a lot better than mine. Uh-huh. So what am I gonna need to draw to get out of this? Bruce doesn't do it. Rattleworm doesn't do it. Dance of the Tumbleweeds would make one creature larger than theirs. Make their flyer larger. Sucks. Tapping the Armadillo means I don't, again, get to activate Ranch. But it's probably right. Because they don't have any other good attacks. Oh. Guess we'll make a trade and then bounce then. Okay, I mean, if they keep making attacks that are a little bit less optimal, maybe we have a chance. That was a fantastic draw. Okay. Well, actually, I could almost kill them here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can put them to 3, but 3 is not 0, turns out. So I'm probably going to need to kill the beaver. They keep looking at their graveyard again. Man, if they have more recursion, that's pretty freaking brutal. So tap. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. They lose one creature here. Ordering the 3/1 first. On Earth. They have to have another recursive spell in their hand, right? Which sucks a lot. Or maybe just a... No. Ah! Please, stop! Seriously? This is so disgusting. Yeah, it totally is. Is it Badlands Revival? Yeah, it is. Alright, Armadillo back on the battlefield, Tycoon in hand. Let's see. Play out the land so I can tap the Armadillo in addition to activating Ranch. Oh, yeah, that's good. We played a turn 5 Merriment. I mean, it's been great for us, but... Hey, mama. Form a Posse is, I guess, my out here. Actually, do I even bother tapping the supplier? I guess I just take 4. Tap here, chump the Armadillo. Just thankfully Armadillo doesn't also trample. Oh boy. I would like to put the forest on the bottom of my library, thank you. Great. Very good. Guess I have to activate this now and cross our fingers. Get a steed or something. 5/4 trample, gain 3. I mean, it just doesn't do anything. The Nexus of Becoming kills us. Any outs in my deck? I think it is just like Form a Posse that we would need, but we probably needed it that turn. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would have been able to do it for 7 tokens. That would have gummed up the ground a little bit, and then it probably wouldn't have been good enough. They're looking at their graveyard again. Don't do it, man. Is there anything else to grab? No, not really. Just the beaver. Yeah, at this point, I don't think we can beat the Nexus. We were already behind anyways before it. This format is brutal. OTJ sealed. We've got plenty of bombs ourselves, but their deck looks really nice. Jeez! Yeah, it looks like they have just as many, if not more, rares than us. So again, I think I just plan on taking a hit from the flyer. I could double block and trade with the 6/6, but this is not a thing. Oh, I don't think they were supposed to do that. Taps their creature. Ah! Well, there's our way to blow up an artifact, but it's way too late. We're already in Chumpville, so GG's, good beats. Yeah, we got thoroughly demolished in both of our well, I guess not the first loss. We didn't get demolished. We were like 1 turn off. That game we just got wrecked by better power. The first game, I think we just kind of got nut drawn by the blue-red. Good beats. All right, and that is probably the only OTJ Arena Direct that I am going to record. I'm sad I didn't record the one that I won because I opened 2 Tumblewags and 2 Okos, and it wasn't particularly close. It was a very quick 6-0. But I think this deck was good. It could have used a little bit more top end, just some like large creatures, which I don't think we really had. But the power level of the overall cards was great. Merriment, Bruce, Rattleworm, Matterweaver, Steed. Some of those cards didn't get to do anything. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for watching, friends. I will see you back next time for probably some more Cube.